This is Noel Sanchez here with Dodgers Nation. I'm here with the man himself, Anthony Banda, World Series champion. Anthony, how are you doing today, and how's your offseason been?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. The offseason's been pretty busy. I feel like I've been flying back and forth from LA to Texas, back to Phoenix, and everything else like that. But busy but productive. I can't really complain. It's always nice meeting new people, seeing new things. It's been great.
Absolutely, and you've done a number of Dodgers community events. You've done meet and greets. You've done autograph signings. Today we're at Dodgers Clubhouse here in Citadel, and you're doing pictures with Dodger fans. What does it mean to you to give back to the community, and what goes through your mind when these opportunities get presented to you?
Well, what goes through my mind really is just being able to give back to the community, give back to the fans that are in the seats every day, watching us play. If there's a way to do it, I think just being out in the community is the best way to do it. And then also helping people in need. Maybe someone just coming to see you and just brighten their day.
Absolutely.
Stuff like that means the most to me. So when I get these opportunities, it's heartwarming, and I look at it as like it's a positive in the sense of I get to meet new people today. I get to interact with people today, maybe make an impact on a child, and so forth. I always think about like these people are meeting somebody they look up to, especially the kids. So it's something where it's like, how can I make that child's day to be the most memorable moment in his life, or that somewhat that far. But overall, I just enjoy being out here in the community and giving back. That's the most important part.
That is the most important part indeed, especially in the championship season like the one you guys just had. I saw someone gave you a bracelet and you put it on right away. Can you kind of tell me what that interaction was like and what the bracelet means?
I have no idea what the bracelet means, but I believe her sister made it, but she couldn't come today. So I get things throughout the meet and greets, and when I meet people, they hand me things. But I enjoyed the effort being put into it, so to show my appreciation, I wear it.
Definitely. I love to see that. And Anthony, when the Dodgers picked you up last May, they had a number of injuries to their bullpen. What kind of stood out to you about the Dodgers' belief in you early on compared to other teams that you've been on in your career?
It wasn't so much the belief as far as like other teams or anything. Everybody that's picked me up or given me the opportunity to have some sort of belief and expectations. But I think the biggest difference was from the communication, understanding how I communicate as a player and how that is retrieved, and how can they, translate that into, teaching me different things, a different new grip, how to throw it, this and that. So the communication and just being, their number one rule is be yourself, which is great. The clubhouse vibe, everything else like that is super great. So it was pretty easy to just fit in and just kind of just keep rolling with what they got going on.
Yeah, and you've definitely been yourself. I mean, you've become the fan favorite of fan favorites among the city, among this team. And I know you don't have social media. So how did you first start hearing about the buzz on TikTok and Instagram about yourself? Did family or friends send you some videos, or how did that happen?
Yeah, it was gradually a mix of things. So from former teammates showing me different things, laughing at it, to my brothers sending me all types of stuff, laughing at it, to everybody's just kind of getting involved and seeing this stuff. So it was pretty wild to see, and I'm very appreciative of it, and I love the love that the fans are giving me. So I mean, that's why I always try to just give back, and just I appreciate everything that they're there for and they do, and what they do for the community.
I always like to think there's like 5 or 6 like major trends on social media throughout the year. I think you were definitely in that top 6. Did any of your Dodgers teammates in the clubhouse or maybe in the team group chat kind of bring those videos to you right away when you were starting to blow up on there?
Yeah. Joe Kelly made a joke one time. It was pretty funny, I thought. But not really too bad or anything. It's kind of like, they just kind of go their own ways and just kind of be in our own little world. So I'm sure, other teammates have seen it or seen what was going on. But I mean, I'm a very quiet individual guy, so like I don't know what their impressions were, just because I'm not even on social media anyway. So it's kind of hard for me to see those videos and to interact with it. But I think they had a good laugh with Joe Kelly's joke.
No, definitely. I wish maybe one day we'll hear it. I know it stays in the clubhouse, so that's all good. But Anthony, rewinding back to your first appearance with the Dodgers, May 19th, you guys beat the Reds 3-2. You pitched a great 10th inning, and Shohei Ohtani actually recorded his first walk-off hit of the year. Can you kind of tell me how you were feeling that day?
It was a bit of a whirlwind just because, the travel and everything else like that, being activated that day, being told, hey, we're going to, work with you and just trying to get to know everybody, all that good stuff. Excuse me. But just being able to go out there and just do my thing is something that they were really supportive on, that they wanted. That was a message to me. So it was good. I was glad to get those 3 outs and just keep moving forward.
No, yes, sir. I bet that was a very special day. And then fast forward into the postseason, you were once again huge. You recorded 11 strikeouts, only allowed 1 run, and really you guys became known as the bullpen dogs, did something we've never seen a group of relievers do in October before. How were you guys able to get so close, and how early on did you see that group was so special?
I mean, it's the Dodgers. You're on the team for a reason. You're going to be special. So to be a part of the bullpen and everything, watching the guys work throughout the year, I knew what caliber of bullpen they had. I was just, in my mind, I was trying to play catch up or keep up with them. But the interactions, the communication throughout the whole bullpen, throughout the whole season, even in the playoffs, it was phenomenal. It was what really brought us together. But at the end of the day, we all knew what we needed to do with the type of work and the preparation and what our job was. So when it came down to it, all we were doing was just doing our job and moving forward. And so we produced, what we did in the postseason, and that was it. And then we came out with the W, so that was fun.
Definitely, Anthony. Super, super happy to see how that entire postseason played out. One last question for you before I let you go. This Dodgers offseason has been one of the best we've ever seen after a championship year. One name that I think every Dodger fan wants to see back is Kike Hernandez. How can you describe your experience playing with Kike this past year, and how special would it be to see him come back to LA?
I mean, I think everybody in LA wants Kike back. But he was phenomenal with me. He made a great impact on me as a player, as a friend. And it was awesome to see him every single day. He brought such high energy, and he definitely brightened my days. I know he did that for a lot of people too. He was also like the very big jokester and everything else like that but when it got down to taking care of business, he was front line of it also. So he was awesome. He was a great teammate. He's definitely top 3 in my category as far as teammates. But I would love to see him back. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen or anything else like that, but I think all of LA is fighting for that. So definitely. I know he's fighting for it too. So
sure.
I mean, wherever he ends up, I hope good health and continue going.
For sure. Anthony, we really appreciate your time. Dodgers Nation forever has your back. Appreciate you, my man.
Thank you.
Sir.
ドジャースの2024年シーズンは、まさに夢のようなオールスターチームが誕生した瞬間から、ファンの期待を一身に背負い、圧倒的なパフォーマンスで駆け抜けてきました。大谷翔平、ムーキー、ベッツ、フレディ、フリーマン、これほどのスター選手が一堂に会し、チームとして戦う姿は、まさに野球ファンにとっての最高のエンターテイメントでした。シーズンを通して、ドジャースはまさに、勝つべくして勝つ、チームでした。オフェンスでは大谷翔平が豪快なホームランを放ち、ベッツが驚異的な守備とバットコントロールを披露し、フリーマンが頼れるバッティングでチームを支える。そして、ピッチング陣には新たに加わった強力な先発投手たちが圧巻の投球を見せ、ブルペンも安定感抜群。まさに、どこから見ても隙のない、超完成型のドジャース。そして何よりも印象的だったのは、選手たちが見せる団結力と情熱です。ただのスーパースターの寄せ集めではなく、お互いを信じ合い、支え合い、チームとして戦い抜く姿が本当に素晴らしかった。毎試合、ベンチでは笑顔があふれ、ビッグプレーのたびに選手たちが肩を組み、大歓声を上げる。その光景こそが、ドジャースが最強のチームである理由ではないでしょうか。特に NL 西地区優勝を決めた試合のあの瞬間、9回裏、最後のアウトを取った瞬間、選手もファンも一体となって歓喜の渦に包まれました。スタジアムの青い海が大きく波打ち、選手たちは抱き合い、涙を流しながら勝利の喜びを分かち合いました。まるで映画のワンシーンのような最高の瞬間でしたね。しかし、これはまだ終わりではありません。 ここからはワールドシリーズ制覇というさらなる夢に向かって突き進むのみ、ドジャースがどんなドラマを見せてくれるのか、これからも目が離せません。皆さんもこの歴史的シーズンの証人となりませんか。これからもドジャースの戦いを一緒に応援していきましょう。動画を楽しんでいただけたら、ぜひいいねとチャンネル登録をお願いします。コメントで皆さんの熱い応援メッセージもお待ちしています。さあ、次の試合もドジャースと共に